Good morning. Welcome to day 29. I've already taken care of morning business and gotten on the scale. 161.2 today. I won't bore you with that information until we break 159. I have made some changes to my diet. I have taken out bread and carbs completely. I'm just eating protein and veg right now. Basically doing sort of keto, making sure I got fats in my diet, and highly limiting bread of all sort. And I already feel a big difference in my body. Usually I like to wait till the first month, and we've done the first month. So I gradually go into no carbs, which is going to be overall better for your body. You're going to run a little more tight, and you're going to feel it immediately when you take out carbs. So we're going to go ahead and get our juice made. I have one made already. I've already taken care of the bed, and we're going to get on the floor. We're going to bang these stretches. Just going to be cardio today. So it's going to be a nice, quick, easy day, 35 minutes of cardio. And then we're going to bang right home for our first meal. And lately, my first meal after the gym, it's going to be smoked salmon. It's like $7, $8. Great to carry with you. Even when I go to work tonight, I'll be bringing a piece of this for dinner. 4 ounces of smoked, hot smoked Norwegian Atlantic salmon with black pepper. That's what I got here. 2 servings per container, 130 for half a serving. I'm going to eat the whole thing, obviously. 260 calories, but good, solid smoked salmon. And easily, you can just throw it in a bag and bring it to work or bring it wherever you have to go. Once I have a piece of this, eat this whole thing, that like starving feeling where you want a snack and stuff, totally gone. So I always try to keep a good amount of these on hand, maybe 5, 6, so I can just have it when I need to go, when I need something on the go. And I always keep fruit, 2 kinds of fruit. Green apples. The enzymes in green apples are going to help your digestion at a high level. Even not a bad snack, let's say an hour right before dinner. And I always keep blueberries on hand. When I'm starving, and I could literally, like if I'm grocery shopping or something like that, and I see anything, I want to grab it when I'm like super hungry. But if I quell my hunger with just a little bit of blueberry, like take some blueberries, throw them in a sandwich bag, throw them in my backpack, and then right when I get out of the gym, I can eat 5, 6 blueberries, 8 blueberries, and I'm good. That feeling goes away. That little bit of food will help do that. You got the sugar, you got the berry. It's a dark fruit, so it's overall going to be great for you. And something great to have on hand. What else do I have on hand? I have some Impossible Burger. I have some taco meat. I have some cilantro. And I have eggs. And then I have sriracha basically in my fridge. Other than that, I don't keep anything in there. I like to eat, and I like to have on hand exactly what I'm going to eat that day. And you start getting snacks and things like that in your fridge that you see all the time, they're going to be on your mind. Out of sight, out of mind. So we got this set up. I got the juice I'm drinking now. We're going to get on the floor in a minute. We're going to bang these stretches. I really feel like we're going to be heading in the right direction. Now I can already feel it in my body. Just starting to get a little tighter. And again, that's going to be from taking out the bread. Bread of any sort. Bread or crackers or any starch to that degree. Better off without it. It's going to be better off for your body, especially when you're doing a cut. You just don't need it at all. All right. So I'm going to throw these in the backpack, throw my headphones in there. We'll work on a playlist today while we're on the treadmill. Yesterday, I did 20 minutes at the gym for cardio, and then I went to the park and threw on my 20-pound vest and did like 1.5 miles in the vest because it was leg day anyways. So on leg day, especially as we get going in the program, I like to throw on the vest and really extra work my legs. It's only 20 pounds. It's a great vest. Soon as spring hits, I'll take you out to the car and we'll talk about what I keep in my car at all times. I think I've said before, I have a weighted jump rope. I have my wrist straps. I have my weight vest, which I'll spend some time showing you. There's a bunch of different ones you can get. I like mine because it has 2-pound interchangeable weights. So it goes up to 40 pounds. You don't need anything more than 40. I remember shopping in the beginning for a weight vest. I've had the weight vest now almost 10 years. And when I was shopping for a weight vest, I had no idea. No one really went into depth on why the vest I have is the best. A lot of different vests. They have plates. They have different things inside it. Sometimes they're 20 pounds, 50 pounds, 80 pounds. Honestly, 40 is perfect. You don't need anything more than 40. And I will rarely, if ever, I think maybe twice, I've used 40 pounds. 40 pounds of full weight vest, 22-pound interchangeable weights. It's a lot of weight. 40 pounds is a lot of weight you just don't realize. I usually keep it on 20. So when I'm walking in the park afterwards, I have 10 2-pound interchangeable weights. Plenty. You don't need anything more than that. 40 is good for the 40-pound vest. You can't really get a 30, I don't think. They might have them now, but with my 40, I've gone up to 30 several times. During COVID, I used 30 pounds in my vest. I would do my walk, and then I would do push-ups, pull-ups, and planks with 30 pounds on my back. You want to get some solid muscle? That's a great way to do it. All right, let's get into stretching now. Right leg back. I really feel like tomorrow we can be 160, maybe even 159. Our diet's really starting to lock in now. Taking out the carbs is going to be a huge deal. It's going to make a huge deal. Overall, how you feel, the tightness that you're going to feel, and we're going to start cranking lower. It's going to get rid of that little bit of pudge that we carry. And the next couple weeks, you'll really start to see a difference, especially when we do the reveal on Wednesdays. I'll just be a lot tighter. And this is exactly where we want to do it. We want to do it a month in. Start taking out things that are in your diet that you normally run in the first month. 100+ day program, you're not going to be eating the same thing the entire time. You're going to fluctuate. You're going to make changes based on what your body's doing, how you're feeling, and we're at a good place at a good time in the program. 29 days in, we're 161.2. No more thinking about that 159. We're not there. We'll be back there by the end of next week at the latest. By Monday, next Monday, we should be at 159 or 158 and feeling really good too. About 5 weeks in, you start making the changes, and we'll be at 5 weeks at the end of next week. All right. Go ahead and get the groin right here. Just cardio today. And lately, I've been doing my cardio on 3.5, and speed, I start out at like 3.1, 3.2, depending on if I'm tight or not. And then I'll work it up to 3.3, 3.4, usually by the end of the 35 minutes, I'm at 3-4. 90% of the time. Sometimes I'm still at 3-3. Depends how I slept. Depends how my body's feeling. But overall, that's roughly what I keep it at. I used to walk on 5 or 6. But I have a lot of leg pain from being in the restaurant business. Hasn't been bad lately, but I think that has to do a lot with the amount of rest that I'm getting. When you're doing a program, it's so very important to make sure you get rest. Rest your body. Rest and recovery is going to be huge because of how much tax we're putting on our body. So if you're out burning the candle at both ends, you're not going to have great results. You're overall going to feel it in the gym the next day. Your body's going to, it's going to have some transfer on getting rid of weight, what to keep, what not to keep. I like to be dialed in for the whole time. Much better results. And what's really 3 months out of your life when you think about it? I mean, this is a 130-day program, roughly. I want to end roughly in October. And not end, when you're in fitness, you're constantly working all the time. It's not like, and that's why they say it's more than a season. It's a lifestyle. Just running at a lower weight. Now, I did get sick this past year in the winter, but running lower in the 160s, 165 range, when I want to cut in springtime, it's not hard to do because I only have 15 pounds to go. If you've been eating like shit all year and not taking care of your body and making excuses for why you can't get to the gym, you're tired or your kid or whatever excuse you want to come up with, you can come up with it by justifying it. You'll just be in that space and making excuses, and that's not something we ever want to do. So we're finishing up here, doing the toes both ways. So important to get those toes, especially if you're doing a lot of cardio like we're doing, 35 minutes every day. You want to make sure all your appendages are working right and stretched out. They don't hurt. They're not tight. It's going to be an overall better feeling on your body. All right. So we're done stretching. We got our juice made. I'm going to go right in here and take my pills so I don't forget. We got the L-arginine, L-citrulline for the pump complex. It'll also help get that the veiny look, which I love. The lower we go, the tighter we get, and the veins start coming and they start popping. Hard to see in this camera angle, but trust me, they're there. And in 2 pounds, they'll really be there. So, pills are in. We're going to go ahead and put our sweatpants on. I like to take my pills probably about, 20 minutes before I head to the gym. That way, start kicking in. Usually by minute 5, I can feel it. I start getting a little warm. And that's going to be from the pill. You'd get warm anyways, but it just gets you warm a little quicker. Then you're burning, when you're burning calories and you're burning fat, your body always burns more when it's a little heated up. Sometimes I'll put the hood on. It really depends how cold it is outside. It's not horrible today. I'm already in my sweatsuit, so I'm feeling good. We're going to put these shoes on, and we're going to head out the door. So, tomorrow, big day. Tomorrow, 3-0. Day 30, whether you're doing this with me, whether you're just starting out, whether you're checking the program halfway through. Remember, this is about motivation and real life fitness, the stuff that you go through every day A lot of people will show you the program, but they don't show you all the things that happen in the middle of the program while the program's going on. You can find a program just about anyway. There's a great website called Darbee, Darbee. I think it's .com if you just put it in your Google search bar. You can go on Pinterest, loads of programs. You can join bodybuilding.com. In the beginning, when I first started working out, luckily, bodybuilding.com was free back then. So you could do any program you wanted for free. Now you have to pay to be a member to gain access to the programs. But when I first started out, I did the Chris Gethin 12-week hardcore transformation. Lost a ton of weight. Then I did like a Chris Gethin DTP, which was like a 4-week heavy weights, heavy sets. I've done Jim Stepani's programs, and I'm currently doing my own program right now. You can go on Pinterest.com. You can go on YouTube, type in programs. You should be able to get a program for nothing. No sense spending money on a program. Another good website, tnation.com, is a great website. Tons of information. And that's something to do, too, when you're on the treadmill, depending on if you get nauseous while you're moving or not. I can't really read when I'm on the treadmill, but some people can. And if that's something you can do, reading or listening to somebody talk about what program they're doing is going to be an easier way to find something good for yourself. I always try to find about 12 weeks, 8 to 12 weeks, or just a generic circuit program that I can just run the whole time. Either way, if you have any questions about what a good program is for you, write something in the comment section, and I'll find out your information, and I'll help you find a good program for you. But you have resources. Hey, till tomorrow, big day tomorrow, 30, and we'll be lifting and doing cardio and pull-ups, push-ups, the whole bit. And then we have the weekend to just do cardio. Either way, our diet's on point. We're getting dialed in. Hey, if you like what I'm doing, like, share, subscribe, and at the end of the day, always take care of each other.